Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. I am Cody from Mr. 4AM Builds, and in today's video we are going to address that albatross over my shoulder. We are going to build a sanding storage cabinet that I can put all my sandpaper in, I can put my sander in, I can put all the hand sanding stuff in, and sanding blocks, and a few more things when needed. Let's get into it. I'm gonna start this project out like I do most of my organization projects. I'm just gonna lay everything out on the table. I'm gonna put it in an order that I think I would like, and even grab a piece of graph paper and do a light, rough little sketch of what I think will work. On the side where the sandpaper is going to go, there is going to be adjustable shelves, so I'm going to run all the dados at the same time. And then I'm going to cut this in half. And this middle part, I'm just going to need to take 3/4 inches off so that the top can sit on it flush. Now with all of our pieces cut, we got to edge band them. We're gonna like it. It makes the finished product look better. Let's just do it. With the edge banding complete, I'm just gonna let them sit here and cool off for a little bit, and then we're gonna trim the ends, and then we're gonna run the router across them to flush trim them up, and then we're just gonna hit it with a lightly with a little bit of sandpaper on the edge. If you trim glued on edge banding with a router, it will get gummed up a little bit. So I just laid this flat and I was taking a chisel and running it across, and it seemed to work pretty good. Come on in, I'll show you. For the two pieces that will have the adjustable shelves for the sandpaper, I did have to go through and notch out this little U thing right here, but that's all I've been doing is just taking a box cutter, pushing it straight down, and that piece is flimsy enough it just snaps right out of there. With those pieces all edge banded and ready to go, now it's time for the worst part of woodworking. Sanding. And that's why we're building this thing in the first place. With my box dry fit, I'm gonna go through now and I'm just gonna mark out where I wanna put my screws just so that I have even spacing on the bottom and on the top. With the holes all drilled, I'm just gonna pre-assemble it now, and then I'm gonna use an 18 gauge brad nailer just to stick it all together, and then I'll put those screws in. Just remember, before we screw the top on, we might wanna put the back panel on. With that all assembled, now we can put our center sections in and get those to the exact fit that we want. This little shelf that I have here that the hand sander is going to go on is not as deep as the rest of the cabinet is. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to secure these together and then put them in and then jigsaw puzzle the rest of it around. But you can't forget to put this piece in. Otherwise, you're going to have no way to screw it together. I'm gonna put my stretchers onto the back of the cabinet now, and I also have the top piece cut as a French cleat. Not sure if I'm gonna use it, but it's always good to have it cut just so that you got it. With the carcass all screwed together, now I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna cut all the pieces that are gonna fit in here. Upon further evaluation of these shelves, I did decide that I wanted to make a little recess in there for a hand pull. So what I did was I just set the sandpaper on there and I made a mark of where I thought I would like it to go back. I found the center point, then I put my cup on there and I traced a circle around it. And it's that simple. That's all it is. It's nothing fancy. So I'm just gonna tape all these together so I can batch cut them. And I don't have a bandsaw, but I got a jigsaw. We're gonna come close. The blade looks decent. Says it's for clean wood. We'll be all right. Just that one needed a little persuasion. No big deal, we got it. You win some, you lose some. So we're gonna go through now and we're gonna putty all the holes on the side, then we'll throw a coat of finish on it before we load it up. I'm gonna throw a coat of polyurethane on here. Nothing too fancy, just gonna get it on, make sure it covers up, give it a little bit of protection. Again, I'm not trying to cover every single square inch on this thing. I'm just getting the main parts where stuff's gonna be setting. It's just shop furniture, so a little coat of protectant's all we really need. What do you think? Didn't turn out too bad, huh? Let's go over some of the features. On the side, we got all the sandpaper. On the bottom, we got some junk sandpaper. Always good to have for your friends' projects. The rolls in a pad. We got the actual sander itself, the little mouse sander that uses those discs, and some sanding pads. I'm not sure if this is gonna live here forever or if it's gonna go on the wall, so I did carpet tape that French cleat to the back. I really appreciate you guys for watching. Hope you learned something along the way or had a little fun. Please like and subscribe, and in the meantime, get out there, buy cool tools, build cool stuff, and tell your friends about it. See you. Then I can put all the sandpaper in. I can put the sandpaper in. I ran out of breath.